Thank you, Dixon and Christy, for sharing this amazing app for helping students to study. Be sure to go and check it out. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Akit, and today I wanted to talk to you all about our school's history. To start off, I'd like to talk about this quote from American poet Maya Angelou that says, "The more you know of your history, the more liberated you are." She was speaking about how knowing about your past helps you to be true to yourself. Another great quote about history comes from American author Gloria Felt, who says, "Knowing your history can give you the tools to shape your future." Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about the history of Hang Yi, because as a new teacher to the school, I wanted to build some pride for Hang Yi and know more about where the school has come from. But before we find out how well you know your school's history, I'd like to share 2 videos of how students show pride for their schools in South Africa. This year, we celebrate 35 years of Hang Yi, and the school has evolved so much. To test your knowledge of our history, we're going to play a true or false game. Once I make a statement, I will give you 5 seconds to decide if it's real or not, and we can see how many you get right in the end. So, let's get into the game. True or false? Hang Yi was opened in 1992. Well, as any of the mathematicians would have been quick to say, that is false. Hang Yi was actually opened in 1991. So true or false, there were only 12 teachers when Hang Yi first opened. Well, that is true. There were 12 teachers and 200 students when Hang Yi first opened. And here they are. True or false? Hang Yi was founded in Siu Sai Wan. Right, well that one is false. Hang Yi was originally founded in Causeway Bay and had a lot less room than we have now. The red highlighted building was the original school building. Can you imagine what it must have been like? True or false? Hang Yi had to change its name. Well, that one is true. Hang Yi was originally called Lingnan Heng Fa Chun Middle School. But because it was so similar to the Lingnan Middle School, we changed our name in 1999. The new name comes from our school honoring Dr. Ho Sin Heng and Ms. Li Yi Yin, who were contributors to the school and the education system. And here's a picture of them. If you are interested in learning more about Hang Yi, our story is on the wall in the history room outside the hall. I hope that knowing a little more of where we come from can help us all to build a brighter future here at Hang Yi. Before we say goodbye, here are some helpful vocabulary words about our school theme and related to the idea of history. They will be available on the English Hub and should find their way into your vocabulary books. This will be a huge help when writing or talking about school. Well, that's all for this week. So until next time, I'm Mr. Akit, and goodbye.